You can't become conscious of the absolute inside or outside of any practice. The practice itself cannot produce that result. Only you can. A good practice may help you focus your attention and intent, but don't confuse method for results. No method is absolute. It is an invention that may or may not be useful. But any method is only a method. No practice by itself can produce the result of direct consciousness, and shouldn't be held as if it can. It may greatly assist you in doing that, but you have to do it. The method can't. This is what direct means. Yes, sir.
Why shouldn't it be held that way? Because it's not true and functional?
What?
No method or practice.
You understand you have two pronouns in that sentence. It and that. See, so I have to go after the it and then that.
Okay. Why shouldn't it be? Yeah, the it is no method or practice can produce the enlightenment. It, method or practice, shouldn't be held that way. Yeah. Held as if it can.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, it can. I'm suggesting
I'm
not
assuming
useful.
That, right. It's
See,
not useful
I'm trying to get you to get that the method is not going to do it. The method might help you, like when you contemplate, when you sit there, when you do CCE, whatever, you know. See, you're engaging a method. Now you might engage all kinds of methods, like, you know, diet and kundalini exercises and yoga and, you know, spiritual practices and chanting and, you know, all kinds of stuff, right? And you say, see, this is a method. It's going to get me enlightened. Horseshit. It will not get you enlightened. I promise you that. Mm-hmm. You might get enlightened, but you have to do it. And maybe you do it while you're, you know, chanting. I don't know. Chanting's not going to do it. Seriously. But, you know, you chant enough, you get really bored with chanting, and you have an enlightenment experience. You know, and there's nonsense, all this, whatever you're going through. But it sounds really neat, huh? Have you ever been in a group and did that Aum thing? And you get like 100 people, you know, like a whole bunch of people doing that. You get a really nice resonance going, you know, it's really cool. But not going to get you enlightened. It's going to be a good time, though. You know, if you like that kind of thing. See, the method, and people do not get that. They think the method is going to do it. Now, some methods are better than others, you know. It's like everything in the relative world. Some work better. You know? Some are just horseshit. Some are just fantasies. Some are just like, you know, going around. They're not going anywhere. They're really, that's not their purpose, because they're living in a strange world in which they think that something in the relative world is going to produce an absolute result. Come on, how can that happen? It can't happen, you know. So you're going to do relative stuff, you see. You're going to stir the soup really a lot, and that'll get you enlightened. Why? It's going to get you some stirred soup. Now, most people probably don't think stirring soup is going to get them enlightened, but, you know, hey, it's a method. See? And neither is chanting or dieting or, you know...
Toe juice, though.
Toe juice or anything else. See? Anything in the relative world. Nothing is going to do it. Because it's a method. And all methods were invented by people. And you know, some people are not that bright. You know, it's like in the martial arts. They're not all equal. I'm sorry. I can prove that. Okay? They're not all equal. See? And Funakoshi invented karate, perhaps, but Funakoshi was not all that bright. He might have been a killer, but he was not a bright one. Etc. You see? It's just an invention. It's somebody's attempt to create something for other people to do, And some of these creations are created by people who have no enlightenment whatsoever. They have a belief system. And so they follow the belief system of what should be happening, see, to create just an absolute result, which is just enlightenment, whatever. And then some methods are created by people who have enlightenment or such consciousness, to some degree. But still, they have to invent something for you to do. May or may not work. See? To be helpful. Okay? But it might work to be helpful. And there could be a track record for that. See? But the method itself doesn't do it. You do. Because that's what direct is. It is you becoming conscious. It's not a method producing consciousness in you. It's you becoming conscious. It's direct, period. You're there. So now, perhaps you engage in a method, and then using that method, you focus your attention, you focus your efforts, etc., on this attempt. It keeps you involved and whatnot. Okay, and that's good. But still, you have to do it, and you don't know how. And the thing is, you never will know how, because there is no how. How is about process. You see? Direct is not a process. Wow. Huh? Can you get that yet? There's no how. Direct is not process. It's not something you do. It's something you are. Like what you are. See? You just, get it. See? You don't inflict something on yourself. You get it, see? You get it.
Hi, I'm Brendan Lee, and I've been studying with Peter Ralston for 20 years. I really want you to know that no matter how many videos you watch or books you read, it pales in comparison to the power of the live workshops that we host here at the center or on Zoom. If you want to get serious and do work that makes a real difference, please check the links in the description to learn more. Thank you.